Hi students, in last class we discussed about heterotrophic nutrition. In heterotrophic nutrition we discussed about enzyme table. 8 table I told, I given homework also. Teline, pepsin, bile MLS, trypsin, lipase, peptidases, sucrose. And also we discussed about health aspects of alimentary canal. Health aspects of alimentary canal. In this class, the first lesson is going to complete. The remaining is malnutrition. Today, in today's lesson, we are going to discuss about what is malnutrition. What is the deficiency diseases of nutrition? And we are going to discuss about vitamins. You can call vitamin also. Vitamins, resources is not important, but the deficiency disease and the symptoms. Malnutrition. Diseases of malnutrition. So we know that food is the main source for the biological process. We need balanced diet food materials. Most of the students they forget. We need balanced diet food materials. What is balanced diet food materials? Our food contains carbohydrates, proteins, fats, minerals, salts. Everything should be there in our food. Some people they will take only one type of carbohydrates. They will not take proteins. Then minerals should be there, salt should be there, and it should be balanced diet should be there. So most of the people they are suffering with this malnutrition, deficiency or diseases in their life. So if we take more caloric food materials also, it is very dangerous. If we are taking less caloric food materials also, it is dangerous for health. It is very important to take a balanced diet food materials. Around 2/3 of world population is suffering with this malnutrition diseases. They are not taking balanced diet food materials. Around 2/3 of world population is suffering with these diseases. And what is malnutrition? How many types of malnutrition is there? How this malnutrition is affecting on the children's health? Malnutrition. Our food does not contain. If our food does not contain one or more than nutrients in the requiring amount, our food does not contain one or more than one nutrients containing the food materials is called as malnutrition. What is the reason for this malnutrition? Reason for the malnutrition: poor health, poor awareness, so economical problems, full starvations. These are the reason for the malnutrition. Poor people don't have money to buy all the different types of vegetables like meat, but they are about lack of awareness about this diet, full starvation, fasting. Such type of people they are suffering with this malnutrition. Malnutritions are 3 types. One is protein malnutrition. Second one is calorie malnutrition. And the third one is protein and calorie malnutrition. Protein and calorie malnutrition. Malnutrition are 3 types. One is protein protein malnutrition. Second one is calorie malnutrition. Third one is protein and calorie malnutrition. When we observe children, how they are facing this problem, how children are suffering with this malnutrition, how it's affecting on their health. So now we are going to discuss about diseases. These diseases occurs in the children. One is kwashiorkor diseases. Kwashiorkor diseases. Second one is marasmus. Marasmus. And the last one is obesity. This is very, very, very important for 4 marks question. So it's very, very important for 4 marks question. One is kwashiorkor diseases. Second one is marasmus diseases. And third one is obesity. Kwashiorkor, marasmus, obesity. First one. This is, listen very carefully, this is due to the deficiency of protein. This is due to the deficiency of proteins in diet. If proteins are not sufficient in our food materials, in our balanced diet, this diseases will occur in the children. Protein deficiency. Due to this kwashiorkor, what is the symptoms? Swollen body. Swollen body. So we can see the swollen body. Due to the water in the intercellular of the body. In their body, they look like very fat, but they are not weight. There in their body, intercellular spaces, there is water is present. Water is present in their body. The intercellular body is filled with the water. Swollen body, the intercellular body is filled with water. So they have a fluffy face. Their face look like very big, like fluffy face. If they have fluffy face, they will feel very difficulty in eating the food materials. They can't swallow properly. Fluffy face. And less developmental muscles. Their muscles will develop very less. Muscles will not grow properly. They will not develop properly. They will suffer with the diarrhea also. Less development muscles, diarrhea, fluffy face, difficulty to eating. These are the symptoms of kwashiorkor disease. And the second one is, this is due to the deficiency of protein and calorie. Protein and calorie. So first one is protein deficiency. The second one is protein and calorie in their diet. If both are missing in the food materials, marasmus will occur. Protein and calorie. So this marasmus we can see in most of the immediate second pregnancy. Immediate second pregnancy. What is this immediate second pregnancy? Or you can call repeated childbirth. Repeated childbirth. So one boy is born after 1 year again. If the one boy is born, the repeated childbirth or the immediate second pregnancy, this marasmus will occurs. If the immediate second pregnancy or repeated childbirth is born, they are very weak. They are very lean. They are very lean, very slim. They do not have more energy. Their muscles also very less development. They also suffer with the diarrhea. They have a scaly skin, a dry skin. So these are marasmus. Protein and calorie deficiency in the balanced diet. Immediate second pregnancy, repeated childbirth. So this type of people, they are suffering with this marasmus. In page number 18, there are some diagrams there. Kwashiorkor disease, marasmus disease, obesity and pellagraph they have given. See, look at the picture and compare the picture one diagram to another diagrams. Sometimes they will give the pictures and they will ask this child is suffering with dash diseases. That's why the picture also important. Just look at the first pictures, kwashiorkor, second one is marasmus, obesity, and the last one is pellagra. Pellagra is dermatitis, skin related diseases. And the last one is obesity. Obesity is nothing but obesity. Like overeating. They will eat overeating. Excess amount of calorie or excess amount of food materials they are taking inside the body. Such type of peoples, they are suffering with this obesity. So this obesity peoples, when child they will grow in the future, they have more health hazards. They will suffer in the futures like diabetes, sugar, diabetes, and cardiac related problems, heart diseases, vascular problems, renal diseases, gallbladder diseases. They look like very healthy when they are in child, but when they grow, like when they become 25, 30 above, then this obesity will impact on their life. They will be affected with the diabetes and the cardiac problem, heart disease problems, vascular problems, renal problems, renal arteries are attached to the kidneys. So, and the renal problems, cardiac problems, there are so many health issues that takes place in their future. These are the three diseases. First one is kwashiorkor disease. Second one is marasmus. The third one is obesity. Is nothing but overeating. When will it overeating? When it happen? When we go to the occasions, marriages, like birthday parties, like any occasions, when we go, then we will feel overeating. So if you are eating one day or 1 month overeating or twice, it's not a problem. But over daily or weekly, twice or thrice or fourth taking biryani. What about junk food? Junk food also it will affect on our body. So we are not supposed to take junk food. So it will damage our digestive system. So nowadays, due to this corona, COVID-19, nobody is going away. So nobody is taking food materials outside. This is good. But just to remember and write without seeing. This is the very, very important for 4 marks questions. Kwashiorkor disease due to the proteins. Marasmus due to the proteins and calorie. The last one is obesity, overeating or excess amount of food material. In next, we'll discuss vitamins, or you can call vitamins. Vitamins are organic substances. Our body needs vitamins are very micron substances. It's a micron substances. So we cannot take this vitamins directly into our body. There are two sources there. One is from the balanced diet we are getting vitamins. From the balanced diet, our body cannot prepare the vitamins. From the balanced diet, from the food materials we take, the vitamins enter into our body. Another one is bacteria present in the intestine synthesize the vitamins. There are two sources to get the vitamins to our body. One is from the balanced diet. Another one is bacteria present in the intestine to synthesize the vitamins. So vitamins are classified into two groups. How many groups? Vitamins are classified into two groups. One is water soluble vitamin. One is water soluble vitamin. Second one is fat soluble vitamins. Second one is fat soluble vitamin. What are water soluble vitamins? What are fat soluble vitamins? Water soluble vitamins are B complex vitamin. B complex vitamins, and C vitamin is called as water soluble vitamins. What is fat soluble vitamins? Fat soluble vitamins: A vitamin, retinol; D vitamin, calciferol; E vitamin, tocopherol; K vitamin, phylloquinone. These are the new word for you, but it is important. It's easy to learn. B complex and C vitamin, water soluble vitamin. A, D, E, K are fat soluble vitamins. So the table is there in your page number 19. So you should go through the tables and you should read compulsory. We can expect 1 or 2 marks from this table. 99% there will be 1 question from this table. So first of all we learn vitamin name. They have given resources also. The resources are not important, but just you have to read once. Deficiency diseases and the symptoms is the most important. So we have to learn compulsory vitamin name and the scientific name. Deficiency, disease and the symptoms. Vitamin name. Second one is disease. We should compulsory we should learn this disease. The last one is symptoms. Resources also important for only few vitamins. I will explain what resources for the vitamins is important. So I told vitamins are classified into two groups. One is water soluble vitamin and the second one is fat soluble vitamin. Now we will discuss about this water soluble vitamin. B complex. B complex is nothing but in the B complex there are again different types of vitamins there like B1, B2, B3, B6, B12. Thiamine. First one is thiamine, B1. Second one is riboflavin. B2. Third one is niacin, B3. And pyridoxine, B6, cyanocobalamin, B12, and the last three is FPB. Should remember FPB. Folic acid, pantothenic acid, biotin. These are B complex vitamins. Thiamine, riboflavin, niacin, pyridoxine, cyanocobalamin, folic acid, pantothenic acid. The last one is biotin. In B complex, these are B complex vitamins. One more water soluble vitamin is there, that is C vitamin, ascorbic acid. C vitamin, ascorbic acid. So thiamines, B1s, it's available in milk and meat, fish. So those are resources. Sprouted cereals also, cereals. So resources are not important for all the vitamins. I will give cyanocobalamin resources is very important. Ascorbic acid, C vitamin resources are very important. And D vitamin and A vitamin resources are important. That's it. Then what is the diseases occurs? Disease. First one, thiamines, very. Second one, riboflavins, glossitis. Niacins, pellagra. Pyridoxines, anemia. Blood-related diseases. Cyanocobalamin, pernicious anemia. Folic acid, again anemia. Pantothenic acid, burning feet. Burning feet. The last one is biotin, nerve disorders. Nerve disorders. Ascorbic acid, the last one is scurvy. These are the symptoms of these diseases of this B complex and C vitamins. Symptoms, what is the symptoms of this thiamine? There are so many symptoms in there. At least you should learn 2-3 symptoms of this vitamins. Vomitings will occur. What is this thiamines are very. You will get this diseases from, we will cleaning the rice twice or thrice. Some people they will clean the rice 3-4 times. There is a layer is present on the rice, and this layer will go away from where we are cleaning the rice. That's why it is not cleaning the rice. Only once or twice is enough. So you will get so many symptoms like vomitings, and we will get fits also, and we will get like paralysis and loss of appetite. Loss of appetite. There are so many symptoms is there in this thiamines, like vomitings and fits, loss of appetite, difficulty in breathing also, and paralysis also. What is paralysis? You know the paralysis nowadays. This is a common in every day. So it will stroke in the brain. Stroke in the brain. Small clotting in the brain. Blood clotting in the brain. So their leg will not work and the hand will not work in this paralysis stroke. It's a very dangerous. Glossitis, mouth cracker at the corner. And students and so many people will see the mouth cracker at the corner. Sore tongue or red tongue, the tongue will become very sore and very redness. Glossitis, it talks about mouth crack at the corner and sore tongue and red tongue. Pellagra, it's related to the skin related diseases. Dermatitis, diarrhea, loss of memory. This Neosyn pellagra is related to the dermatitis, skin related disease. There is a diagram is there, page number 18. The last diagram is a pellagra. Two hands is there. These hands are full of the pellagra. Itching. So there are different types of itchings, and we can see the skin related diseases. Next one is pyridoxine disease anemia. Symptoms is hyperirritability, nausea, hyperirritability, nausea. Nausea is nothing but digestive, illness of digestive, discomfort of digestive systems, motions like there are so many diseases. Like vomiting, fits also symptoms of this pyridoxine. Next one is cyanocobalamin. Cyanocobalamin is very lean and very weak, less appetite. Lean, weak, less appetite. Folic acid, there are so many diseases there, like diarrhea, loss of leukocytes. What is leukocytes? Three different types of RBC, WBC and the platelets. This WBC also called as
no battery, no power, no close.
Stop. It's going up. No battery is there, but it's going up. Okay, it's going and I will finish it. Okay? Fast. Okay? So, what discuss the symptoms? First one is folic acids, blood related diseases, pantothenic acids, burning feet and biotins, nerve disorders. The last one is ascorbic acid, scurvy. So, healing of wounds, delay in healing of wounds. The last one is retinol, A vitamin, and calciferol, D vitamin, tocopherol, E vitamin. The last one is phylloquinone, K vitamin. Retinol A, so eye and skin related diseases. Calciferol, so rickets. Tocopherol, fertility disorders. The last one is phylloquinone, blood related diseases, clotting of blood related diseases. These are xerophthalmia, night blindness, and calciferol is D, rickets, tocopherol, E, phylloquinone, K. This is the very important tables. You should learn this vitamin names, diseases and symptoms. Marasmus, kwashiorkor, obesity. Thank you, student.